I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I still can check in with you. I know that I need my friends, but I wouldn't wanna leave. You know, I wouldn't wanna bleed. Even my heart, my mind, and my body. Say it. My mind, and my body. My body says it. My mind, and my heart. My body says it. I don't know what it is. I can't tell you what it is. But you got me going crazy. What you do is so amazing. How long can you go, baby? Better last till my body's so crazy. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I still check in with you. I know that I need my friend, but I wouldn't wanna leave. You know, I wouldn't wanna bleed. Even my heart, my mind, and my body.
Hey y'all, so it is Saturday, October 21st, and I am getting ready to go to the fair. I think it's like the last weekend for the North Carolina Fair, so I want to go and check it out and stuff like that. So I need me a closure wig because I'm tired of doing the whole frontal. Like, I can lay a closure in like 2 minutes, but when it comes to the frontals, like, it's always a struggle. But anyways, I'm just wearing this Essentials little zip up. Hopefully I don't get too cold out there because it's like 60 something degrees, and I don't want to wear a jacket because I feel like the jacket's gonna mess up my outfit. But I'm gonna bring a jacket just in case, but like hopefully it don't, like hopefully I don't need it. But I'm wearing these like boyfriend jeans, I think that's what they call, but like they're pretty baggy on me for the most part, all the way down. But yeah, and then my shoes right here, I'm just wearing these like feelers. But yeah, that's the outfit for the night. It's like 7:30. I think you can get in after like 9, and I think it take me like 30 minutes to get there. To be honest, I don't even know where it's at. I gotta figure out where is the fair. Let me see. Anyways, I just wanted to start off this vlog. I'm gonna try to capture some like cute aesthetic moments, we'll see. But anyways, bye y'all. I don't think I picked up this camera since like last midterms. That was like a month ago, so I'm sorry. So it is November 28th, and I just finished my first final for law school. What time is it, y'all? It's 6 o'clock now, so I've been home for about an hour, or been out of that process for about an hour, because this final started at 2 o'clock, ended at 5. It was a 3-hour final. It was my crim law final, y'all. And so honestly, like, I thought crim law was gonna be my favorite class, like coming into law school, because I knew like I wanted to do criminal defense. But like going through the process of criminal law, like, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot of loopholes in criminal law. It's a lot of exceptions, and a lot of model penal code, and a lot of modern law versus common law, and it's a lot, y'all. And so like, I don't really like it as much as I thought I was gonna like it. So anywho, we did that though. We're done with criminal law. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just excited to be done. Like, it feels so good to just be done with something. I only got 3 more to go. Recently this weekend, a mouse, because I needed like a better mouse for my laptop, and I knew that I needed a mouse, and I was like, I don't want to go into the finals without like a mouse because it's so stupid, it's so minuscule. But like, I literally, the mouse that's on my computer right now, or my laptop now, is like terrible. It reacts really slow. So if you ever thinking about getting a Surface, if you're thinking about getting this laptop, don't, because it's just, honestly, I want to get rid of it. I want like a Apple something, but you know, anyways. I got me a mouse, and my mouse worked really good during the exam today. I'm happy that I got it. You know, no problems with that. Anyways, as I was going through the exam, or right before the exam, I felt my heart just race. And that happens to me all the time. I remember my first assessments, like my heart was literally race. That's why I learned, like, I need to get there super early, because I'll need to take time to like breathe in, breathe out, assess my environment, weigh it out, or whatever. Y'all probably don't get it, because like that's just how, like, I am really, I start thinking about a lot. I get overwhelmed, and there's just a lot of emotions overtake my body, and it's just like crazy for me. Like, it might not visually look that way on the outside, but on the inside, I'm literally going crazy. My mind going 100 miles a minute. And so like, I need to take that time to like digress and to just relax and weigh everything out. Just, Naomi, you got this, talk to myself a little bit, and then carry on. But if I go in there like that's why I don't get, somebody walked in at like 2 minutes before he started the exam, and I knew I would have been panicking. Like, so we had 30 multiple choice, 2 essays. I gave myself an hour for each essay. The multiple choice took about an hour. And so, you know, the first essay I feel really confident about. Second essay I feel kind of confident about it, like not 100%, but like I feel like I got enough and said enough to where I would get the points, whether or not I came to the right conclusion. So we'll see though when that test come back. Going through the test, and I see a question that looks very familiar. Come to find out, I'm thinking about the question. I'm stuck between 2 answer choices. And that happens with me almost every single question. Like, I'm stuck between 2 answer choices. But anyways, this particular question, I was like, I know the answer because I literally seen this question before. And I just could not come to the terms that what is the answer. And I'm stuck between trespass and assault versus breaking or entering. And I was like, which one is it? So I just could not, I didn't feel settled in my answer. So I literally I came back to that question like 5 times. Yeah, but when I came back home, literally, I called my mom. I was like, Mom, would you classify this as assault, or would you classify this as voodoo? And she was like, well, I would have said breaking or entering, because assault is like this and that. And so that kind of made me feel like, oh, you're probably right. Like, and I kept on that. This is what I kept weighing in my head during the test. I was like, I know, like, but like he said, it could be an extension of the hand. It doesn't have to necessarily be your hand doing the act to classify assault. So I was like, okay, is it that, or is it? Anyways, I came back home and I seen the right answer, because I was like, this question is familiar. He had this question, he gave it to us so we could study from it. And so I go back and I look and I'm like, I got it wrong. Because I literally changed my answer about 3 times to the right answer, but changed it back to the wrong answer. And I'm like, Naomi, just stay with the first answer that you have. Just stay with the first answer that you have, because at the end of the day, it's most likely right. And I do that a lot. I go back to my answers and I second guess myself. And when I go back and second guess myself, that's when it's wrong. I need to stop going back. And I said it to myself before, I need to stop going back, and I keep doing the same thing. So like, it's insane at this point. I see that I got the answer wrong, so I know it's -1 at least on my exam, obviously. But I feel really good about the other questions. I feel like I did really well in the multiple choice. I feel like I did really well with the essays. And so I know I'm gonna be on top again like I was with the midterm. Like, I'm feeling confident about it. Overall, 10 out of 10, well, 8 out of 10, because I know I got that question wrong, which is really hurtful, because I was like, I should have just stuck with my first response, but like, it is what it is at this point. Anyways, I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about my essay. I'm probably about to start studying for Civ Pro, because honestly, it's on Friday at 10 a.m. Somebody commented on one of my videos, was like, do you get to use your FRCP book? That's Federal Rules of Civil Procedure book. Absolutely not. They don't allow us at Central to use notes, outlines, little pieces of paper. You can't use anything. It's just your brain, your knowledge. And for civil procedure, we have a teacher or a professor that we literally have to recite the rules of civil procedure and our rule statements during the essays. So it's a lot, but it is what it is. But she wants us to recite 1369, 1331, 1332. What's the other ones? 1441. I mean, we gotta recite all of those. If it venue, we gotta redo it all. So I need to get me a new marker because this marker is done for. This is like my third marker that I went through just for finals, and that's insane. Like, I need to stop getting these cheap markers. I need to get me some Expo because these little cheap markers ain't cutting it. I would have been better off buying a big pack of Expo. I think Expo is better and they last longer. But yeah, I'm about to continue my studying measures. I kind of want to take a break though because I feel like I need to eat something. I'm probably gonna eat some like rice or something and then get straight to it because y'all, honestly, this finals came sooner than I thought. But I'm glad to be done with crim law. Like, literally done for this year. It's gonna come back around. But I'm done right now, so let me just enjoy that. Thank you. Well, I don't know what I got yet, but I feel really good about it. Good morning, guys. So it is the next day. I had me some dinner last night. I only had 2 things, so don't judge me. It was leftovers. I had the dressing from Thanksgiving that I made and the green beans that I had left over. So I just finished it off. And yeah, no more Thanksgiving food. It took me less than a week to eat that. But yeah, I'm already dressed and stuff. Like, I'm getting ready to go to Duke University. I'm not going to Central because we don't have no Wi-Fi on campus. This sounds so bad, but like, we don't have no Wi-Fi on campus. So I'm going to Duke University because I need Wi-Fi to do some work, and you know, I don't want to be in here necessarily because I just don't. I mean, I can study in here, but I just choose not to. I'm going to meet one of my friends up there because we just like to study together. I don't think I'm really like a group study type of person. That's why I don't really have like a study group. I just have like somebody that holds me accountable. So if you're not a study group person and you're more like me, you like to be by yourself, you absorb information solely by yourself, like you feel like going to group study, whatever, is a distraction, and it's okay. Like, people, I felt like when I first got to law school, people was telling me like, you need a study group, you need a study group, like you have to have a study group. Like, nobody said like you can just study by yourself, you're gonna be fine. And I feel like studying by myself I'm fine with that. Like, I tried the study group twice, I think, and I didn't like it. I felt like I didn't really gain much information. It could have just been the study group that I was with, but like, at the end of the day, I feel like I retain the information better when I'm actually taking the time to myself to really absorb the information, if that makes sense. So if you're like me, you don't need a study group to go to law school. I feel like they don't really express that enough. Like, I always heard you need a study. Obviously, it's good to have somebody to hold you accountable to make sure like you are studying, but like, as far as in that group setting, you have to study with this person, this group, you have to talk out loud, go through hypotheticals together. Like, I don't think that's really necessary if that's your learning style. Like, you just gotta adapt to your learning style. And I feel like I'm more of like a introverted person, and so like, me being introverted, I feel like going into that extroverted setting and then trying to study and retain information, it's just too much for me. Starting feelings aside,
I'm always on your time. Yeah.
I am here. Oh my god, this campus is way more different than...
Kayla said, no, I think I just seen you pull in.
Ooh.
And about to get out the car.
Okay, thank you, Siri. I did not know where to park. I didn't know where to go. Like, I was looking for a parking spot for like 30 minutes probably. That's dramatic, but like, it's big.
Yes, I'm hurt, yes, I'm jaded. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You'll try to come back when you faint. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous.
But then I was confused. Like,
You got something real, I think. You won't get me started.
ooh, it is freezing in here. But it gets cold in Durham. Like, what in the world? I thought this was the South. This is not the South. Because if it was the South, it would not be this cold. Like, I am freezing. This cheap jacket, this wasn't even a cheap jacket. This jacket from Amazon was like 50-something dollars. And it don't keep me warm. And I still got this jacket on. Then I got a sweater on. Like, it's not doing it. I gotta go home and get me my, whoo-wee. Come on, heat. Come on, heat. Come on, heat. Come on, heat. But I need to go home, like home, and get my real coat because this ain't doing it for me. Anyways, I'm gonna go home, make me something to eat, and then do it all again tomorrow because we come back tomorrow. I can't see at night, that's why I got my glasses. It's only 6:39 and it's dark. This is why I hate these months, because like it's cold, then you can't see, it's dark outside. Yeah. Good morning, y'all. So today is testing day. I didn't vlog anything yesterday because I was literally just studying the whole day. I felt like it was gonna be pretty boring. I just studied at my house because I felt like I didn't want to have to pay for parking again at Duke, so I didn't go back. But yeah, so it's 8:39. I wanted to get there early. Like, I wanted to leave at 8:30, but it's okay. I might have to do like a quick little study session right when I get there, but I wanted to study a little bit longer. But honestly, I kind of don't like to study right before the test because I feel like my brain will get tired of reading throughout the test. And so it's like, if I study beforehand, that's extra time that I could have been putting into the test without getting like fatigued, mentally fatigued, I guess. But anywho, I'm about to be on my way there. It's a civil procedure test today. So we have like 20 or 30 multiple choice and then one essay with like 3 issues, she said. So it's 8:44 right now. So I'm gonna get there around like 9. So I'll have a good hour to just like take in the scenery, I guess. Okay, so it's Tuesday and I am getting ready to go to my exam. It's contracts, by the way. But I wanted to come on here and update y'all about the Civ Pro exam that I took on Thursday. I don't think I ever came back and told y'all like how did it go. It went good. I think I did really good on that exam. Well, honestly, I don't know. Because at the beginning of the exam, like I was literally like nothing was sticking with me. Like I just couldn't really focus. I kept on rereading the same questions over and over again. It was kind of bad at the beginning. I ain't gonna lie, like I literally was like, I don't know. It just felt like I just could not focus at all. Damn. And so I'm glad that I did flag a bunch of questions and I'm glad that I did go back because I realized like I was making dumb mistakes. Literally, I was making dumb mistakes. I was like, oh my gosh, I would have been so mad if I said, because I know the rules. It's just I did not think about them as I was reading the question. I knew that something was off all while I was taking the multiple choice questions. So I was like, okay, let me just, I did click through it. And then I went to my essays, I did the essays, and I came back and looked back at my flagged questions and I was like, okay, yeah, these are wrong. I need to fix this. And yeah. So anyways, I feel good about it now because I feel like I changed them to the right answer because I knew that my head was not fully in the exam when I was taking those multiple choice questions. So I was like, okay, I feel pretty confident about this test, to be honest. Like I used to be super nervous, anxious, and I don't feel that way, and I'm happy about it. I'm just gonna go with the flow. Like I'm not stressing myself out about it. And honestly, this whole The whole time I've been in law school, I have not stressed myself out once. Like, I don't feel like I've visually been stressed. I just don't feel like I've been stressed to the point where I thought I was gonna be. Especially, like, this is finals week and I'm not even stressed out. Like, I feel pretty calm. I'm not really super anxious. I just feel calm, and I'm happy about that, because it's like, it's not what I expected it to be. I would expect to be scrambling, staying up late at night. I haven't done that. I feel like I got good sleep last night. I just feel really good, and it's amazing because it's a complete opposite of what I thought it was gonna be for me. I thought I was gonna be stressed out, and I'm not. Okay, so I decided that I'm gonna stay here until like 1. I feel like that's cutting it close, but like whenever I get done whiteboarding like all the terms so that they can be fresh in my head, I'm gonna head out the door. Right now it's 12, I think on the dot. Probably it's like 12:05, but I decided I'm just gonna whiteboard here so I can just, you know, see what I, you know, get it underneath my thumbs or whatever, and then I'm gonna type it out on my computer. Just do one round of like my flashcards basically. I'm feeling really confident about the test, y'all. This is like the first time I felt really confident about the contract exam. Like the last time I took the contract exam, I wasn't as confident. Well, I was more confident, but I wasn't as confident as I felt like I should have been. But today I'm feeling really good, so. It is Friday. I don't remember when I last picked up the camera, so I'm sorry. I think I picked it up right before my Tuesday exam. It's like 8 something, and so I'm about to get ready to go to my property exam, my last exam for the semester. I'm so happy. I'm tired. I'm ready to be done. I stayed up all night. Yeah, not all night, but like I stayed up the majority of the night studying for the exam because yeah, it just seems like it's a lot, and a lot of the stuff when I was taking like tests and stuff, like we didn't go over that in class. Like she didn't really bring it up that I can remember, and I just feel like, I don't know, basically this whole unit I had to teach myself like in 2 days, and I didn't realize that because I thought that what was going to be tested was what she was saying in class, and that's really the majority of the stuff that I knew. But I didn't know any of this other stuff, like, because I don't think she even went over it in class. Like even the tutorial sessions, they didn't go over it. So I'm a little frustrated with that. I'm tired. I'm ready for it to be over. Honestly, it's too early. Like I've been waking up super late these past few days, and so like I'm just used to waking up late now, and I don't want to be up early. I woke up at like 7 o'clock and I was like, no, I gotta go back to sleep. It's too early. Anyways, I'm about to head out the door because I want to do some more studying before this test starts. It starts at 11. Yeah, so hopefully I do good, y'all. I thought property was gonna be the easiest, but I'm mistaken, honestly. I think so far I think today gonna be the worst one. Like, not worst, but like the hardest one. It's gonna be property worst. When I say worst, I mean hardest. So property the hardest, then contracts, then Civ Pro, then criminal law. But we gonna see when I get the scores back. Hey y'all, so it is Saturday. I don't know the date, maybe it's like the 9th or whatever. I'm done with my finals, that's all I know. And so like I don't care about the dates. I ain't got no homework. Well, I do got homework, but like I'm done with my finals. First semester of law school is checked off out of the books, y'all. Like I'm happy. I'm super happy because it feels like it's been a long time coming, and it felt like this day or this, like, honestly, whatever you want to call it, it would never come. That's what it felt like, honestly, while I was going through. The first semester of law school, it's not really what I expected it to be. A little bit. It actually kind of is a little bit what I expected it to be. Just a lot. I don't know the right word. Like, I don't know if I want to say harder, easier, but I don't know. Honestly don't really know what I expected. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I knew very little about law school first coming. The only thing I knew about law school before coming into it was the fact that we were gonna be cold called. And honestly, like, I haven't really been cold called that much this semester. Like, only a few of my teacher. And the times that I have been cold called, it seems like for the most part, I was able to get out of it. Okay, anyways, I'm getting ready for this Black Lawyer Gala ball. I don't really know what it's called. I just know it's like a ball for like people in school, people out of school that's practicing attorneys. So I'm getting ready for that. It's about like 8 something. I don't really know what time it is, but I think it started at 8. And yeah, so it's in Raleigh. It's about 30 minutes away from me, so I'm just getting ready for that. I'm probably not gonna stay that long, to be honest. I just want to see what it's about, get some food, then leave. I'm not even gonna lie, like, I don't really want to be out that late. I'm kind of already tired. I didn't really get a lot of sleep last night, and I'm low-key ready to lay down. And I know that I need to get up tomorrow morning because I still have homework to do, y'all. Yeah, I still got homework. I gotta put cites in my memo, and that's like all my homework. It's all for my LRW class, all for my writing class that I got homework for, which is it's kind of a lot. She gave us some extra credit to do because she said that a lot of people's memo grades wasn't like up to par. Like, a lot of people didn't pass. Technically, they didn't pass the class. So she was trying to come up with a bunch of work for people to do so that people can get out of there without having to retake it. So yeah, I'm still gonna do that. I don't really need to do the extra credit, but I'm still going to do the extra credit because why wouldn't I take the extra credit? Like, I don't have an A, so why wouldn't I use? Okay, y'all, so I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about my first assessments. I feel like they went well. I don't think I talked to y'all about my contracts one or my what's the last one I took? Property. So I think right before my property one, I was telling y'all that right before my property one, I was saying that I'm nervous about my contracts one because when I was taking like pre-tests and stuff like that, it just was not giving that she taught us these stuff. Like, I didn't feel like she taught us the concepts that was on the practice test, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I gotta relearn, reteach myself all this stuff. That's just what it felt like. And while I was like studying for it, so I literally dedicated so much time to making sure that I was acing the practice test with understanding, because I felt like I needed to understand that stuff. And so when I get to the exam for property, it's none of that stuff on there. Like, I'm just like, what is going on? And that exam was 3 hours. I got done with like an hour left, but I still went back, reread all of my stuff just to make sure, like, don't leave anything out, because if you leave stuff out, you know you're gonna be mad at yourself because you didn't stay. So I made sure that I stayed and stuff like that. And people literally was leaving like with an hour left still on the clock. I'm like, I can't do that now. I can't do that, because I just feel like if you leave, I don't know. I just don't like the idea of leaving mid-exam, especially that early, because it's like you can't get that time back, and it's just like you didn't have plans anyway, you might as well just stay. But yeah, that property exam, I already know I did good, but like I seen one of my questions. One of the questions on the exam was a question that we had before. Once again, it was like 2 questions like that, and I seen that it was the same question I got wrong the first time I took the midterm, and guess I got the question wrong again. I don't know why that keeps happening to me. That happened with my criminal law one, and now it happened with my property one. But my other question I could check, I got that one right, but I had got that one right last time anyways too. I literally chose the same answer for both questions, which is crazy to me. And I remember seeing that question, I was like, oh my gosh. But then I thought I got it right, but I think I had that same mind. Anyways, I got it wrong. So that always happens to me, like where I see, so I really need to learn. I probably should have went up to her and asked her like, okay, why did I get this wrong? Because I still don't see how that answer is right. But I probably should have just went up to her and asked her like, well, why is this wrong? Maybe that would have helped my understanding. But I think now I know why it's wrong. So yeah, property went well, y'all, like really well. I'm happy of the questions that we had. I'm happy at, honestly, I'm just happy about it all. I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel like I left anything out. It just feels like all of my exams went well, honestly. That's what it feels like to me right now. I'm really hoping that that's the reflection when I get my grades back, but I think I did really well. And then for my contract exam, I was really nervous about that. That was like my worst, that was like my really nervous class, because I was like, okay, I need to do good on contracts because I know that my grades haven't been what I want them to be for the whole semester, so I need to get something. Something's gotta shake this semester, and or this test. And so I think it did shake. I think I did well. We only had like 20 multiple choice, and that always scares me because I'm just like, if I get one wrong, if I get 2 wrong, that's already a B in multiple choice. So I don't, and I like multiple choice questions, especially for contracts. For contracts, I like multiple choice questions, but because I feel like the rule statements for contracts are so complex, at least to me, to just have to memorize them, like, I don't know, it just seems like a lot. So I'm not too fond of contracts, but I think now I'm getting good with contracts. Like, I feel like I nailed it this exam. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but that's literally how I feel. Like, I felt really good, felt confident. I feel like I had time to go over my work to see did I leave anything out, and I feel like I did not. So I just feel really good. And I feel like with the multiple choice, I feel like I did pretty well with that too, because I kept going over those to see like, okay, does this make sense? Let me apply all the rules, let me apply all the exceptions before I mark my answer. So I just feel really good, really confident about the test overall. It's probably like 1 or 2 questions where I was like, oh, I really don't know the answer to this one. And she don't recycle her questions, so like it's literally always fresh questions for her. And she don't curve. So that's probably why I'm super nervous about her class, because she don't curve, she don't recycle her questions, and like, it's contracts to me, it's just a hard subject in itself. Cause especially at the beginning, I just did not get consideration, I did not get offer and acceptance, I didn't get none of that stuff. Then we had to switch to UCC, and I'm like, I'm still trying to work with common law, like, wait a second. But now I think I'm pretty good with that, so I'm excited to get my test scores back, definitely. I don't know when we're gonna get them back because nobody like really said anything, and I know that my last assignment is due for LRW the 21st, so that's kind of a long time in my opinion. Like, okay, so this is the final look. I'm gonna back up so y'all can see. I feel like I look good. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know, I kind of was feeling a little iffy about the bangs, like they look a little bit dry and just like they need help, but I think it'll be good for tonight. Okay, this is the bag. I got everything from, the dress is from Windsor. The bag is from Ross. And then these shoes are from Ross too. I'm wearing these shoes. Just some plain little shoes, the bag, and then the dress. The dress is my fave. It's so cute, it's chic, it's sparkly, and then I got just all silver. I really wish I had like some better, I think I do have better jewelry. Hold up, let me go get. Okay, now I got better jewelry on. I just got this black bracelet that kind of go with the dress and the bag a little bit. Then I put on this sparkly bracelet. I probably should take this one off because I feel like it don't really match that much. Well, I'm gonna keep it on. It's like, whatever. And then I got my jewelry on, the same ones that I always use. But yeah, so I'm finna head out the door now. It's already 8:40, so and it took me 30 minutes to get there. And I know they stopped serving food at 10, so I want to hurry up and, you know what I'm saying, eat. I might honestly end out the vlog here. I don't know if I'm gonna record anything at the place because I really don't know what to expect. I might do a little bit here and there, but honestly, we'll see. But bye, y'all.
She don't wanna look into her past.